Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. Got a viewer writing in here, question from Mark Miller. I have an old Canon 10D. I remember that camera. I remember having that. It was a good camera actually in its day. It finally needs replacement. I was very close to buying a 5D Mark III, but wanted to wait until the 5D 4 came out. Now with all the bad reviews, I'm really on the fence as to what to buy. I am tempted to just buy a 5D 3 and use it up until the next generation of technology comes out. What do you think? Well, interesting question, Mark, and we're certainly going to get the viewers to chime in to give you some opinions on both sides here. I think it depends largely on what you're doing. If you're heavily into video, I think it's tough. The 5D3 is a really good camera, and if you're, you could definitely get by with the 5D3. The 5D4, despite its limitations, still does offer 4K, so if you're into video, that is an advantage. The 5D4 has the new dual pixel AF system in it, so, best of the best for video focus there. And we have more resolution and a better overall autofocus system. So there's a lot of goodness in the 5D4 that makes it worth buying. I don't know that I'd say that there's a lot of negative reviews that should influence you not to buy it, because there are a lot of valid reasons to buy it. You can check out my good friend Peter Gregg's reasoning on why he bought the camera, and he hummed and hawed about it. At first he was a little disappointed. He bought it, and he's, from what I'm hearing, I'm talking to him daily, quite happy with it. So you may want to check that out. I'll see if I can put a link below for you to get to Peter's videos on that. First of all, can you afford the camera? Is it in your budget? Because if you can, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing to buy the 5D4. If you're aware of what the limitations are, and then you're aware of what the limitations would be if you're buying the 5D3. Less resolution, a little less advanced autofocus system in comparison to the 5D4. I mean, the 5D3 is still a very relevant, very good performing camera, and you can do a lot with it, both in terms of video and photography. A lot of people have shot that camera long and hard and done some great work with it. So it's more a question of what kind of budget you have. If budget's unlimited, get the 5D4. If you're playing with your budget, maybe the 5D3 with some lenses or something is a better way to spend your money. It depends what you're working on. If you're working on a lot of video and 4K is important, and you need the more advanced autofocus system because maybe you're shooting photography or video that requires the more advanced autofocus system, such as moving targets or things like that, then 5D4. If that's not the case, if most of what you shoot is still stuff, if any video you're doing is like what I'm doing right here where I'm stationary, the 5D3 is probably plenty if you don't need 4K. So, and you're going to save money. So you kind of have to weigh the options there. What's your budget, and do you need the advanced features of it? And only you can answer that. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you agree with the reasons I'm giving on why you would maybe still buy the 5D3 or why you would step up to the 5D4? Let me know what you think. Leave your comments below. Let us know which way you would go and why. And thanks for your question, Mark. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.